Today we have automated customer feedback using n8n. I'm going to go into detail on exactly how we do it. First step of the process is filling out the form. Once the form is filled, all the information is gathered and we collect this feedback and we throw it and save it in a Google Sheet. I'm going to go through this whole process right now and take you exactly how it works right now. And while I do that, I'm also going to smash and share my screen to show you exactly how this is working. Okay, if you can see my screen, you can see this whole wonderful workflow. So I've got this whole workflow here. First node is obviously submitting a form. This is the link to the form. This is an internal form that you have in n8n, so you don't have to build your own application. So you've got this proper form in here. So first of all, I'm going to run this whole thing. And then after that, we're going to go and see exactly in detail how this is all built. And you can sell it to any customer out there for 1K, 2K a month when you're collecting feedback. You could also do sentiment analysis on the feedback, but I'm going to show you exactly. And also in this, we've got magic. We've got OpenAI, which is doing sentiment of exactly what the customer is writing. Now imagine you've got 10,000 customer reviews. Imagine if you could start doing sentiment analysis on all of them, and after that you save them in a Google Sheet. That's super powerful. That could be valuable. That could be 10,000 a month kind of business, but that's what I'm going to support you in. So let's go, let's run this out. I'm going to click on execute workflow and I'm clicking on this button. This is the form entirely created in n8n. Then I'm giving my name and I'm giving my feedback. Feedback is obviously about the product. I just say toaster is really bad because I bought a toaster. Is really bad. It's horrible. Let's see what it says. It's horrible. And how can they get back at me? I'm just going to put like at gmail.com. I've got all of this. I'm going to click on submit. As I do that, it goes through the whole process. And then I've got Google Sheet. It is updated the Google Sheet and we're going to start looking at it. I'm going to click on the refresh button just to see, just so that you could see if everything is proper. And my feedback is here, which is toaster is really bad. It's super horrible. And my email and all that information is there, as you could see. Then I'm going to say the sentiment of the customer feedback is negative. How did it come up with this? Where did this magic happen? I'm going to tell you in detail because all of that is in this workflow. So this is where the whole magic happens. This whole sentiment analysis by OpenAI, that's where everything is happening, because OpenAI is a LLM. This LLM is going through the text and saying if it's positive, negative, or it's neutral. And if you want to go into detail, check out this content where we've got classify the sentiment positive, neutral, negative. You can add more classifications, all of that in there, and that's how you go about doing it. And that is actually what tells everything. So this is how this whole thing works. If I had to go, first step is obviously this node submit form. So you always can find this here on the right side. If you've got form, n8n form, then you have like different kind of forms. This is a next form page, as you can see here. And this is exactly how you, or on the, one of these trigger, it's actually the trigger one. You click on it and then you can get a form like this. So super important to know this. Then you've got classify object with OpenAI. You've got OpenAI node here that you could use, OpenAI chat model, and then you could use it for anything that you want. And here, analyze image, analyze text, looking all of this. And then if you go back here, classify feedback, this is, you're connecting with OpenAI account. And here you're gonna find, classify feedback is also with OpenAI. So you're using the assistant here, as you could see, message assistant. This assistant is checking the feedback, chat, image, all of this. You could set it up. Exactly what exactly are you doing? All of this you could set it up. You just need this node from OpenAI. This one, the first one, exactly. You could also see with the logo, this is exactly this. So super easy to find. Then you're merging all of the data and OpenAI results. So because we are saving all of that information inside this Google Sheet, so you're merging the information which is inputted and also the sentiment analysis. That's why you're going to click on this and you're going to go through it, and it's combining, it's appending, it's combining what is happening. You could just set it up here. As you can see, this is the front, this is it. So all of that is coming. And then inside Google Sheet, you're just looking at customer feedback. You could just change this text. And then you've got something which is set up, mapping column maps. So this is really important. I set it up to automatically. If you do manually, then you have to set all of them up here. You have to do the whole key value mapping. You'd have to do it, all of it here. Look at this, it's fetching all of this. These are all the columns that we've gotten here, but we do not care about them right now because we just want it automatic. It's not that complicated. So yeah, that is what it is. So this is how all of this is built. The answers are perfect. This might look small, but it's huge. Imagine you're getting 10,000 different feedbacks every day. How do you manage? You need a full-time employee just to manage and go through all of them. I think you need 5 employees just to handle all of that. And imagine with this automation, you can just set it up properly. I think it's super powerful. I hope you like it, and I hope you make a lot of money with it. Like and subscribe because we coming tomorrow.